Contact 7 was the first to tell you how the city shut down a Denver motel after finding deplorable living conditions. Denver 7's Jennifer Kovaleski confronted the owner after tenants told us that she took advantage of them. Jennifer joins us live at the Western Motor Inn. So walk us through exactly what you saw when the city inspected the motel.
Shannon, we were there as they went room by room. We saw bed bugs, insulation falling from the ceiling, crumbling stairs, just awful conditions. A tenant told me she never wanted to live here, but at the time, this was all she could afford. Now she wants the owner to be held accountable.
She was just robbing poor people.
It's been a hard 3 months for Amy Valenciana, doing all she can to get by with 3 kids while struggling with homelessness.
It's filthy, dirty, it's so embarrassing. I'm embarrassed and ashamed that I had to live there.
Living here at Denver's Western Motor Inn had become her only option.
Week after week, Monday after Monday, we're handing this lady $400. We're living with roaches, we're living with mice running across the floor.
City inspectors found the same thing: bed bugs, structural hazards, and not a single working smoke detector.
Oh, wow. Oh, jeez.
This is my baby. She's 3 years old.
This is a photo of what Amy says her daughter looked like after sleeping one night at the motel.
Getting bit up pretty bad every night.
Conditions were so bad.
Nobody deserved to live like that.
Denver's motel task force shut it down last week.
It's important because there are real life safety issues at risk here.
Slapping these signs on each door.
I'm angry that it took them so long. What took so long?
Amy says there is one person to blame.
Hello?
Owner Young Prince.
Hi, are you Miss Prince, the owner of the Western Motor Inn?
Who we tracked down.
I just have some questions about the conditions that people were living in here.
While the owner refused to acknowledge the issues at her motel.
Room is in really good condition.
I've been in them, ma'am. They are not in really good condition. The city doesn't just shut down a motel for no reason.
The room is nice.
She did tell us they are working to get in compliance and fix the broken smoke detector she says aren't her fault because tenants took them.
People could have died because you didn't have working smoke detectors.
I put in every room.
But they weren't working. People could have died.
Every room, go look at it, they take it out.
Nobody deserved to live like that.
For Amy, she's one of the lucky ones. They were able to get into transitional housing right before the city came in. But she still wonders what took so long.
How she was allowed to take our money, everybody's money, and just let us live like this, just because we're poor, just because we're struggling.
Now, this is the second time that the city has been out to inspect this property, and that is what led to them shutting it down last week. Now, the owner tells us that if and when they are allowed to reopen, which that is still an if, there are still several things that have to happen before the city will allow the motel to reopen. But she did tell me that she will offer a free week of rent to anyone that was staying here who wants to come back. For now, we're live in Denver. I'm Jennifer Kovaleski.
Jennifer, thank you.